Well. You're back for another sketchbook tour. This is when I think my art started to pick off. I don't know. I don't want to, you know, it's not horrible. You'll see what I mean. Like, I feel like, getting comfortable in my art and in my style and my interests in it. But this one led up to Sketchbook 14, which got me a scholarship. So I'm like, this one put in the work for what would get me into my college, you know? Which is kind of crazy to think about. Sketchbook 13. Promoting myself. In high school, everybody would see that I drew because I always had my sketchbook out, but then when I tried telling me their name, they wouldn't remember, come back, ask me again. So I just started doing the QR codes and sticking them to my sketchbooks, but then nobody knew how to scan a QR code. So they were like, you know what I mean? It was just redundant. Anyways, we got a bunch of different stickers on here. Taco Bell, Edward Scissorhands, and then we have my own stuff. And my friend gave me this sticker. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets. I feel that. And then these are my stickers. This one. Yeah. Was very proud. I want to open a, like, sticker shop on, like, Etsy or Ko-Fi. So this was the start. And then I got this one in the mail because I bought stickers from an artist who I don't remember their name, but I still follow them. But, you know, Instagram does not give you people anymore that you follow. It's just the For You page. This is why I got Twitter, because I can't deal with that. I keep shaking the camera. I'm sorry. And then I went to a convention with my dad, and somebody was there, and they gave me a free sticker. My cats are out there raging. I don't know if you can hear them. But yeah, Sketchbook 13 started August 8th. 8 or the 15th. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mark. That's why. And then February 18th. On my last one, there was no, like, finish date. So whenever that one got finished, I started this one. Maybe there was a week in between where I didn't have a sketchbook. But, was I? I think I was a sophomore or junior in the high school. I graduated in 23, so I guess I was a sophomore. I don't remember if I was a sophomore or a junior, and that's really bad because I'm a freshman in college now. I should know. I guess I was a junior. Yeah, I think I was a junior. We're gonna go with that. Starting my sketchbook off with swatches like I always do. I have a warning on it because I saw other people putting warnings on their sketchbooks. So I guess I'll just read it off, some of it. It's not that bad, guys. The sketchbook has disturbing stuff in it. Not really, but that's, some people do, I guess. Side effects includes nosebleeds. Because that was funny. I guess I put body horror, scary imagery, implied abuse, implied self-harm, such scars, applied substance abuse, death, slight nudity, and sexy men. It was not that bad. I just put it in there because people are freaking wimps. But it's not bad. You know what I mean? Whatever. Trigger warnings are dumb unless it's an actual trigger warning for, like, epilepsy. You know? They're just dumb otherwise. I guess they're overused. They've been, you know what I mean? Because you gotta, like, I saw a trigger warning, and it was like, trigger warning, nosebleed, and I was like, oh my gosh, literally grow up. It's a nosebleed. You've never seen a nosebleed? You've never had a nosebleed? It's fine. This is my favorite dude. Yes, that's my favorite do. Sketches. There's nothing really going on. I think this sketchbook with the timeline, I was also going through sketchbook 11. No. Maybe? Yes, I was still going through sketchbook 11 at the time. So I guess sketchbook 11, 13, 12, all of them were like in the same era because sketchbook 11 took me 2 years to finish. But, we got Hunter and Penn, Adolpha, Hunter, she's not at peace and she does blame you. I think that, drive safe. The creepypasta. This was also creepypasta, I think. It doesn't eat the rabbits anymore, it just tears them apart. I think that was the title of it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. My favorite creepypasta reader is Dark Somnium. He's so good at what he does. Oh my gosh. Without my cookies, I'm just a monster. If you've seen that image on Pinterest, hello. Welcome. You have found your people. Azim, somebody. Cat going through dimensions. Because you know that thing, it's like cats go through dimensions. So I did that. Ash and Hunter. And he's in a box. I think it's Lobby. And he's like crying in a box. And Azim's like, are you okay? And he's like, don't talk to me, you wizard man. I don't know what he says there. Oh my gosh. I'm trying something. I'm trying something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. My handwriting is better by a little bit, guys. Eyeballs. And Paxi. And a DIY that I did that the artist then threw like a fit afterwards, and I was like, unfollow, block, I regret doing your DIY, I did not know you were that type of person. I think it might not have been them, so if they still use this, I'm sorry, artist, it was not you, I'm thinking of somebody else that I did a DIY for. I don't remember, so I apologize if it was not you. Anyways, eyeball, I still kind of like it. It's kind of giving a little bit. This cute girly right here. It might be, but this is what Nina would look like as a teenager, young adult. And then a girl. And Azim. And a bee. This is when I started chunkifying my sketchbook. This is not chunky, but it was the start of my chunk era. Or my chunk self. I don't know. The one thing I love A5 sketchbooks, the 8x5. But I don't like how I can't, like in my ELO one, it was like rows. It was like 4 sticky notes on each page. Or no, it was like 3. I don't remember. 4 or 3 sticky notes on each page. And this one, it's only 1.5 on each page, unless, dent it. But I love A5s. And I do love my moleskins, but they're just so expensive now. Long horse, cats, a dragon, and cozy pillow. I don't know if this was his friend or someone else's character. I can't remember. Hunter, Paxi, Amber. Yeah. My friend drew this, and she started to fake cry in the car, or in the, where we were sleeping, because it was a sleepover, and she was like, this is how I feel, and my other friend was like, what? Why do you feel that way? And she started fake crying, and then she's like, let's watch Napoleon Dynamite Ho, and it was so funny. This girl. I would marry her, just saying. And then this is my friend's art, and she loves Alien. And I got her that Alien, lore art book. And she displays in her room, and it makes me so happy. She's, read it, but she also, has displayed it there, And then thumbnailings and Pit, because my friend likes Pit, so I drew Pit for her. Just thumbnail stuff. There's Hal. I would marry Hal, but also I wouldn't marry Hal. You know what I mean? Like, he's Hal, so everybody wants to marry him. But he's also Hal. I keep moving this down. I don't know who this is, but this is Lobby. Did you just call me Mullet Daddy? Yeah, he has a mullet. I made it more mullety though, because he's nasty. I'm writing a story for him in class, and I'm like, he's such a wimp in that thing, and I'm like, ugh. He's not exactly the most masculine man, but he's kind of wimpy, like, he's kind of a femboy. And we got a hedgehog, and he's gotta go fast, and then we got Azim, and Hunter, maybe? I don't know. Hunter, 2 characters that I made maybe for a short story. I don't remember, but they're just a happy couple. Like, that's their whole thing. Happy couple, you know? Please. Oh, that was 1 page. That's embarrassing. Eyeballs. I should do this again because it was really fun to do them. And then I cut my hair. My eyes went dark. I don't know where. I get a loud. Oh my god. Get a load of the monster. I'm pretty sure that was a song from Cave Town, or he like did a cover of it. I don't know, you probably get it. I hope she looks at me and thinks he's so pretty. Where was that from? Don't mess with me. I'm a boy now and I'll F you up if you kill some bugs. Oh, that was Cave Town. Okay. Yeah. I need to do that more, write lyrics down because it was fun. I don't know what happened here because that one's not like that. So I don't know what happened to color there. But we got Azo and Blossom, Nova. I be the prom queen. It's crying. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Well, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. This man right here I love, but he does not have a name. I'm just Michael in the bathroom. No, can't come in. I don't get it. I'm just Michael in the bathroom. If you remember that, please tell me. It might have just been a quote from me and my friends. If you know, you know. Talk to me. A bumble cat. And that's a pretty good cat face. Just saying. We're all mad here. I love that quote. It's on my car. From the Cheshire Cat. This dude. That's a Pinterest image. If you recognize him, you're cool. Alburn. I love him. He's Squamboy. I like this one because I like the pencil with the alcohol marker on top, and it didn't smudge, and I've never gotten it to be that clean again. Even if I hairspray the graphite, it's never been the same. But it looks so, like, soft, I guess? I don't want to say whimsical, but it does things to me. I really like how Azim's face looks in this one and this one. I really like doing comics off of posts off of Tumblr. If you recognize this one, you're a homie for real. Lavi, why would you want this job? I'm a job guy. Love jobs. I'm sorry, what? Horny for jobs. Oh, and I just love how Adrian's face looks in it. It's just funny. He looks really nice. I don't know, like this. I guess it's the energy in it and his face, and it just looks really good. Random horse. Mouths. My sister. Blossom. I like her face. It's a little unproportionated. Proportionate. But I do love it. And then we got Alburn. And I don't think there's anything in it. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Added a page. Gypsy. She looks pretty nice right there. Then we have Blossom and Bellatrix and Alburn with his bangs out of his face. And somebody, I think that, like, pale character in Sketchbook 11. Nova, Ash, and then Hunter. And yeah. Then we have Black Santa, because in my house we have White Santa, but we also have Black Santa, because my mom, is black, and she grew up with Black Santa. So we always have a mixture of different Santa. Well, we have two Santas. We have White Santa and Black Santa, and I drew Black Santa for my mom. And I was in study hall, and this girl next to me, nobody knows I'm mixed race. They all think I'm Spanish, and then I'm like, you see, that's the only thing I don't have in me. I don't have anything Spanish in me. Mainly, I'm just black and white without going into everything. And she goes, why is Santa black? This, like, redheaded girl. My friends will know exactly who I'm talking about. And I was like, because we have Black Santa in my house. Like, I grew up with Black Santa. And she goes, why? You're Spanish. Or she said white. I can't remember if she was, because nobody thinks I'm white. And I go, I'm only half white. And she goes, no. And she was, like, flabbergasted, running around yelling, how are you not white or Spanish or whatever she said? And I was like, I think you need to talk to people more, because mixed people are not a unicorn. So, anyways, we got Black Santa. And then we have Venti. It doesn't capture his essence, though, you know? And I did not draw all of the details because nobody's got time for that. It was my junior year of high school, because I joined creative writing, and I wish I did it in all my years of high school, because I love that class, and I love that teacher. Like, oh my god. I want to go back just for that class. Like, that, I don't want to go back to high school and be in all the classes, but I want to be in that creative writing class because it was something different. It was just a bunch of nerds geeking out, you know? But this is my character, Ambrose Drew. And he's just... He dies because he hooked up with a vampire, and he smooches his rats on the lips after getting locked up for years, and he's just crazy and disgusting, and I love him. I almost made him the short film that I'm working on for college, and I love Ambrose Drew so much. Lobby, somebody, Nova maybe, Ash, Bellatrix, Cat, Blossom, maybe Blossom, my sister once again. A lot of this stuff was done during school lunch. Like, I draw during the week, but a lot of it was done in school lunch. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh no. It's just a bunch of Paxies and Alburn on this side. You know? Pencil sketches. It's all Alburn. I'm having my brain is shutting down. But I did this one with my left hand. So, you know, I'm like, cool. And then we got Chibi Hunter. I need to work on my chibis. My chibis suck. I try to be too naturalistic with it, and then they look super scary. Maybe I should study baby faces, because the chibi tutorials, they're not good, man. Or at least I can't find any good ones. But we have dogs, and I just heavily stylized their faces. I still like this page, it has a special place in my heart, and oh my gosh, he has a total boob, though. Okay, then. It just has a special place in my heart, kind of thing, you know? Even though it's so simple, it was just like, I don't know, something about it, gives me happiness. But it's just a bunch of hunters. I just love them so much. This was before he got the redesign because he had some crystal growing on his jaw. But now he doesn't. And we have isms. I still like this one. I should, like, you know, sketch over it digitally and make it a finished thing. Because his nose just looks so good. He has a hooked nose, and then he has a bump in his hooked nose. And I don't want it to be a natural bump. I think I want it to be, because he broke his nose. So it's, like, crooked, too. But his nose is so hard to draw. Like, getting the right kind of hook is so difficult. Nina, Hunter, Nina, Hunter. I think I made this one a sticker. I think it's on Sketchbook 14. Hunter as a chinchilla. Because I said he's a floor chinchilla. And that's how his wife found him, on the floor. And she was like, you need help. And he was like, I do. My friend drew in my sketchbook. You effing idiot. Ease him. Love him. I still like this drawing. It has like a certain charm that I like. And then my friend's character, Hunter Ash. Nova maybe, but she doesn't have horns, so maybe not. What is my sister saying though? She goes, toot, Strangeborn, ooh la la, and then fruit gummies, you know? So yeah. Is there anything? Oh, it's just like, it's watercolor swatches from this. I put this over it, and I felt like such a little genius. I guess I glued it though. Yeah, I glued it. You can feel the glue. Decided to start thinking more about my characters and their personal lives, like really deeply. I'm so deep, guys. But I was like, animals, sometimes they grow longer hair, but you know, it's thicker, so the hair like they have the undercoat. But I was like, Alburn, he's kind of like an animal, so he would totally have long hair in the winter and short hair in the summer, you know? And I don't think he'd be like, oh, it's coming winter, I need to grow out my hair. Like, his, friend, girlfriend, wife, like, you know, throughout the relationship, he's just a messy dude. He does not care about his, he doesn't care about his appearance. So she'd, like, cut it during the summer because he's, like, sweating, because he's, like, overheating because he has so much hair. And so she cuts it during the summer, and then he doesn't, like, get it recut until the next year, or until summertime again, so it just, like, grows out, you know, like that kind of thing. And then we have more Alburns, and we have this one, and I was really irritated while doing it, because, and I know this is kind of, it's kind of a dumb thing to be irritated with, because, and I don't mean to sound, like, arrogant, I guess, or pretentious, or like, oh my gosh, I don't understand. But I know that, especially in, like, high school, not a lot of people get to see, like, how artists create stuff. So I know it's abnormal to, like, see somebody drawing and then it look, I don't want to sound like tooting my own horn, but nice like this, like, with the colors and stuff. Out in public where you can see it, but when I'm doing it, like, these two girls were, like, crowding me, and I don't know them, so it was, like, it was irritating because they're, like, crowding me, and I was like, oh my gosh, please stop. I just want to draw my stuff in peace. And then they kept asking me questions, and I was in study hall. I was pissed, because normally if people ask me art questions, I'm like, yes, and do you want to know the historical context about it? What else you can do to do this? And a random art fact. Like, that's who I am. You're not going to get an art tip without 50 other ones combined. And with random fun facts that aren't really fun in between. So, it's just like... So every time I look at it, I'm like, I like the colors. And then I'm like, but those girls in study hall. Shut up and don't even bother to look after me. I say that to my mom still. In a joking way. You know what I mean? Like, she'd be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, don't even look at me. And then we have Hunter, and my friend said he had Dumbo ears, and I was like, damn, you're right. And now, my friend just sent a picture in the group chat, like, in our animation group chat, and he was like, did Ashlyn draw this? And my other friend responds, and she goes, no, it could not possibly be Ashlyn, because it does not have huge, oversized ears. And I was like, oh my gosh, stop! You're exposing me! I feel exposed right now. I do draw big ears on everything, though. Like, it's just my addiction, you know? Doodles for my notebooks that I stuck in. I just made the ugliest pages in my life on my new stuff, and I'm like, why couldn't they look like this? Like, oh my gosh, when I finally do a sketchbook tour on that, people will see and they know what I mean. Like, I want to take these pages out, but I don't want to cover the drawings. And I'm hurt. I'm trying to figure out a way to make them look a little nicer, but I can't. So yeah, sketches from when I should have been paying attention in school. It's fine though. I was a good student. I just sketched. Oh, I marked 9/7/2021 to 2/1/2022 because I marked when I wrote down notes. So a lot of these are friend requests, I think. Oh, and then Hunter, I think his wife would call him Honey, but when she would, like, write letters, she would spell it, like Hunny, like, you know? Because his name's Hunter, but I think I need to change that. But it's just a bunch of doodles, you know? And then we have Lobby. And I love Lobby. Because he would totally be a drug addict, but he's too much of a good kid to be a drug addict. Like, he's a good kid because he would be like, I'm not going to a party to get high. Like, you know what I mean? He wouldn't be in the place to acquire drugs ever. Like, if a drug addict was like, hey, come over here, you want something? He'd be like, your mom. And then be like, oh, I can't believe I said that to a stranger. I'm such a bad person. Anyways, you know, like, he'd be that person. Guys, stop being gross. Oh, because they're flirting. He goes, love you. And she goes, I love you too. And he goes, ah. Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Female ASM accidentally. This was in science class, I remember. ASM calls Blossom petals. And then she dies. I like how, like, scrambly he looks, though. Like, he looks scrambly in there. Then we got a Mimi's. And we have an ASM. I mean, his chest looks pretty good. I don't like the abs, but his, like, he looks pretty good, you know? With the tats and everything. And then ASM as a, like, teen young adult. Book of Many Things. Handsome Squidward. The dude that I kind of liked in high school that looked like ASM as a teen young adult told me to draw Handsome Squidward without a reference. So I drew Handsome Squidward without a reference, and he was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. It looks so good. And I was like, no, it's horrible. And he goes, how could you say that? And I was like, because it does not look like Handsome Squidward, you know? Horrible. Nina, I think. The product. And we got dated. And something. My husband. And an alien that my friend drew for me. And hands. And yeah. And then we have more. Daddy Butterfly. You know? I kind of still like this drawing. It's kind of, it's like, I don't know. It reminds me of something, but I don't know what. But it's good, you know? Sussy Baku? I know it's Baka, but I wrote down Baku. And then we have a Ninja Turtle, you know? And a skeleton that my friend drew for me. I still like this page. Oh, I made it brighter. Stop, please. There we go. Sticking in pages, Azim lobby. I'm tired, let me sleep. Shut up. And then some culture stuff that I made for my characters. See, the trigger warnings, I put them because of this stuff, because I was in the side of the internet that was like, we're just whiny babies. Do what we tell you to accommodate people who are never going to see your stuff. And I don't know, I was just like, your triggers are not my responsibility. Sorry. They're too much, but I won't get into it. I have a lot of opinions on that I don't think need to be in a sketchbook tour. I don't know what that is. Is that Jane Austen? And sometimes I have kept my feelings for myself because I could find no language to describe them in. That is deep. It's not really, but you know. I love that profile of Hunter still. Like, he was a sticker. He is in my phone case still. That's how much I love it. I ate. And I will never eat again. Like, now I see problems with it, but I'm like, I will never eat this good. And we have Alburn and an Azim on cardboard. And I just went crazy. And then we have Nina or Azim, I don't know. And then Wolfies. And then I made a new character named Adil. And I think I'm going to change him. I want to keep his hair for another character, but I don't think it fits him. You know? And then we have Azim in Lobby. And another character that I was going to make, but I don't think he had a name. He's just crazy. And then we have blue. Oh, I figured out my blue graphite smudged with the Tombow, like, clear things. So yeah, I really like these. My friend got me them. These ones, the Tombow. And I've been hooked ever since. I don't have that many though, but you know. Ugh. My creation does stuff to me. Oh, that was a quote from my friend. Azim. A lot of Azim. A Dyne Micron. A 0.005. Ludi. That one's still kind of cute. And then we have a bunch of Paxio waxes. And then Paxio as a buff Catman. But it's not Paxi. You know? Like it has his hair in his ears, but it's not him. You know, because he would never. It doesn't, it's it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Butt kitty? Butt kick? I don't know. But yeah. And then his wife, they're married. Image on Pinterest that I love, and then my friend's character, and then my other friend's character, because she originally was going to have him die for good, and I was like, how bad? And she was like, pretty bad. And I was like, can I draw it? And she was like, yes. And she's like, you're a horrible person. And I was like, you made it happen, girly. Another flower. And then Paxi, you're an idiot. No, you're an idiot. You're always like this. Holy moly, you're a mess all the time. You're not my dad. You heard the girl. Yeah. And then Kaya from Genshin. I remember searching for edits for him, but the fandom was too new, and now the fandom sucks, and the game is incredibly mid. If the Genshin fans come for me, I will fight you and win. I wanted it to be good, but it was not freaking good. Excuse me. I got really passionate there for a second. Zhongli, but as that caterpillar posed, you know what I mean? And then Kai got kicked. His butt got kicked, you know? And then D-Luke. I remember everybody wanting D-Luke. And I really wanted him. I literally spent money on that game to get Xiao when he first came out. And I did not get him. And then I stopped playing like a year after that. And I was like, I don't care anymore. Mick Rackman, which is Azim. What's your order, bish? A Happy Meal? No. You're sad boy. You over here something. Womp womp. His back. I made this as a sticker for my friend, and she had it in her phone for a while. And then I think she put it on something. I don't remember. Or it's like in a little like sticker box that she flips through. That is supposed to be Frankenstein's monster. Oh, because we were reading Frankenstein at the time, and me and my friend decided he would be like, if they were to make a Frankenstein movie like accurate to the book, Frankenstein would look like Timothy Chalamet. Just saying. I think we decided on Timothy. And then his monster would just be his monster, but we're like, he has to actually be disgusting and twisted. This is my Lovey, and I love her. This is all my Lovey, and I love her so much, so much. And then we have Lobby, and then we have my Wooman, and then my handsome man. But yeah, Lobby, and I don't think there's anything in the pocket. I don't put anything in the pocket anymore. I just stick it in the sketchbook. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. There's cat hair all over this. It was something, but now it is nothing. Please? Now, please? I don't know. I don't know what this was, but there's cat hair in it. Cat hair is a staple in my life, and my clothes are covered in it, so I walk into class wearing black with white hair everywhere. Everywhere. And I'm like, I know this screams crazy cat lady, but I can't control it. Don't know what this is, but I think I got it at the birthday party. And yeah. That's Sketchbook 13. Then we get into Sketchbook 14, and I love that sketchbook. It looks, I don't like a lot of the art in it anymore, but that's the one that got me my scholarship. So yeah, Sketchbook 13 has a special place in my heart, and I love it a lot. Yeah, thank you for going down memory lane with me, looking through the sketchbook with me, making it to the end of this video. I release you from this prison. So be free, and goodbye.